Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be going over, it's Coach Fred by the way, today I'm going to be going over coin word problems in one variable for Algebra 1. So a question might be asked of you where you have to write an equation. It could involve pennies, dimes, nickels, quarters, and it says a girl has 2 more nickels than dimes and 3 more quarters than nickels, having in all $3.35. Okay, so $3.35. That's important. How many coins of each does she have? So number one, the most important thing that we do is we always want to write a let statement. When I write a let statement, I always want to use the variable to represent the item that is the smallest. It doesn't have to be, I find it to be easier. So in this case, 2 more nickels than dimes and 3 more quarters than nickels tells me that dimes is the lowest. So I'm going to let D equal the number of dimes. Now, you're going to run the risk of not really understanding if you just write dimes. D isn't just dimes, it's the number of dimes. All right, so then we write everything in terms of D. So then we have to move on to nickels. So there are 2 more nickels than dimes. I'm annotating here to make you see that 2 more would be plus 2. So D plus 2 would equal the number of nickels. Again, we're not going to just write nickels. Now we got to get quarters because there's quarters in our sentence as well. 3 more quarters than nickels tells me that I have D plus 2 plus 3 because it's 3 more, and that's the number of quarters. Now I can simplify that guy if I want to D plus 5. Okay, so now I have all the amount of dimes, nickels, and quarters I have, but the question, the additional information is in dollars and cents. So I want you to think about this. If I said to you, you have 5 dimes, how much do you have? Well, you'd take the 5 dimes and you'd multiply them by the value of a dime, which is 10 cents. So I'll write 10 cents. So you'd have 50 cents in total. So when the question involves value, you actually have to know that and you have to add it to the number of dimes. So the structure is really going to be the number of coins times the value of the coins. So I think that's important to know. So the structure will always be that. So in this case, dimes are worth 10 cents. Now, you have a choice here. You could use decimals. I choose not to, but let me show you what that means. So if I decide to write 10D plus nickels are 5 cents, so 5 times D plus 2, those parentheses are important because D plus 2 is an expression, plus 25 times D plus 5. Well, I'm using coins without decimals, so it means that I moved the decimal 2 places already. So that $3.35 I'd have to change. I'd have to move it and make it $3.35. I actually think it's easier without decimals. You have to do what your teacher prefers. All right, now we simplify. So we're going to want to distribute in any place we can. So 10D plus 5D plus 10 plus 25D plus 125 equals 335. With this beautiful equation in one variable, we want to combine the like terms on the one side first. So I have all these like terms, same variable raised to the same exponent. So that's going to give me 3540D. And then I've got a 10 and a 125, which is going to give me 135 equals 335. And so now I have a pre-algebra equation. What all I need to do is balance. I need to isolate D. So I'm going to subtract 135, and that's going to give me 40D equals 200. I'll subtract divide by 40 on both sides. I'll simplify a 0, and so D will be 5. So I have 5 dimes, because that's what D was. I have 5 dimes, I have 7 nickels, and I have 10 quarters. All right, I'm going to check myself. So I'm going to check this out. So 10 quarters would be $2.50. 7 nickels would be 35 cents. 5 dimes would be 50 cents. So $2.50 and 50 would give me $3 and $3.35. That's the great thing about algebraic equations. I can always check my answer and see if I was right. All right, so hopefully that was a helpful video. Don't forget to add your value on those coin questions, and have a great day.